Millions of U.S. home sellers out of touch with reality. Hey everybody, Scott Walters, buckle up, strap in. We got a hard-hitting, pull no punches, no sugarcoating it, no rainbows, no sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Welcome to the show. I hope everybody's doing great. Another one to unpackage as we raise economic awareness. Booms and busts, we've always had them, and we just went through the biggest artificially induced boom ever witnessed in human history. So anybody telling you no crash risk here probably not only wants to sell you a house, they need to. Insanity. Drop in like flies. Loan applications in the toilet. Real estate agents dropping like flies. I already see my own business. It's down. Luckily, I expected the unexpected. I kind of saw this one coming. So I didn't get underneath any new debt with my new temporary found spike in income. That's what happened to people out there. The crisis ushered in all this money. And then people felt like they were rich and they went out and spent like that money was going to stay there. And here's the challenge. We're going to look at a property today because that's what we do here sometimes. We like to, I don't like to say blow apart properties, but for lack of a better choice of words, we're going to blow apart a property today because I want you guys, if you're looking, and I believe you should, this is probably the number one thing I say to people when I talk to you guys about your real estate goals. I say, even if you're on the sidelines right now, you should be looking at properties, educating yourself. See, here's the thing. You're better off getting your agent now. Show me some homes. Let's maybe even test somebody with an offensive offer. And if that agent doesn't want to do it, contact me. I'll get you that agent and we'll do it. Now, we might call the selling side. Hey, listen, just notice you're stuck on the market and I got a buyer. We're interested in potentially giving you an offer. It's not the offer you want to see, but it's an offer. Would you like to see it? Yeah, send it over. I'll take any. That's the way we got to operate, right? Now, some are going to be like, oh, we already refused an offer above that one. Okay, well, great. No hard feelings. We're on to the next because we've got time. There's no urgency anymore. Interest rates, I don't care if you drop them to zero. I don't care if you drop them to lower than they were at their all-time lows during the crisis. And they gonna save this one. The money dump is over. We would need all the stimulus programs to come along with it. It's not. Interest rates alone don't save this one. This was the biggest rug pull in human history. Throw a dart at a map and you're going to hit a metro like the one we're about to look at today. Our 100 biggest metros are all experiencing some form of declines, but some are already experiencing crash behavior. But real estate's local, all areas behave differently, but in today's day and age where we're all screen slaves, if it's not happening in real time right in front of us, we don't believe it. Insanity, the stuff that we have to wrap our heads around, right? It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this stuff out. Two metrics I always look at to let me know the health and the fitness of the biggest asset class in the world, the U.S. housing market. When Americans' savings rate is at an all-time low, they've exhausted their savings trying to keep up with inflation, and U.S. credit card use at an all-time high, they're bridging the gap with credit cards. The health and the fitness, it doesn't matter what interest rates or even prices do at this point. Most people are not going to be able to buy in this climate or a crash. So if you've got your head on straight and you expected this one, and you've insulated yourself and you've got cash reserves, congratulations. You are among probably the 10% that actually are prepared for what's coming. Financially, physically, mentally, spiritually, we're going to have to be at some level of fitness through and through. But hopefully that's what I'm here for, to continue to try to get us as, real estate savvy as possible. I love real estate. It's changed my life. I work in real estate. Love real estate. A big listing right now. Preparing for. Tenant occupied too. Not easy. This isn't a slam dunk. Love real estate, but I'm a level-headed realist. I knew the second this thing blew up right in front of my face and my phone started ringing off the hook with people browsing the internet willing to buy property sight unseen and overpay to do it, it was dangerous. Today, we're going to look at a property that was probably that. They bought a property and now they're experiencing what I think is the kiss of death. You're showing me you're on and off the market for sale, for rent, and you're chasing the market. You can't get a renter in there. You can't get somebody to buy it. Why? Because you're chasing the market. Insanity. Maybe the property we're going to look at, they've been doing this since the beginning of the crisis. They've mismanaged this property in a mighty way. And I'm going to explain to you some of the reasons why this specific property, because if you're looking at properties like this, you should know this. Why I think this is probably even in worse shape than it would look on paper. So let's jump over to today's featured property. Then we'll meet back here, wrap this one up. Let's get started. All right, friends, buckle up, strap in, roll up your windows, lock your doors, maybe even put on an economic face mask if you have one. Everything on your screen going through the kiss of death. Price reductions, courtesy of our good fuzzy friends and failed iBuyers over at Zillow. Let's go ahead and jump over to today's listing. Our property's currently stuck on the market at $295,000 for a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. Let's go ahead and take a peek around. And here we go. It looks like an apartment building to me, but they're saying it's a condo and it's currently stuck on the market at just under $300,000. Let's go ahead and dig in a little deeper. Go ahead and read a little bit of our property description. Live in the community with the coolest mid-century vibe you'll find in all of Midtown Phoenix. Well, unfortunately, nobody's vibing with your price yet. After 42 days on the market, our property has a meager 11 saves. That's not a lot of interest. Strike 3 and possibly the knockout blow. Our property's been on and off the market not only for months, for years, starting as a rental unsuccessfully and then listed for sale unsuccessfully. This is what's currently going on. Let's get back to the studio so we can wrap this one up. All right, friends, welcome back, and there you go. Can I interest you in an apartment? Basically a glorified apartment. That's not a condo. That was an apartment complex that turned itself into condos. And now they're chasing the market. They can't get sold, and they can't get rented. Why? You should, if I was the agent handling that property, it would have been rented yesterday. Why? Because I'd find out who my competition is and I'd beat them. They would pull the listing and then try to refresh it, come back on at a new price. Sometimes higher. You couldn't get this thing rented at a lower price. You think pulling it for a month, waiting for conditions to improve and coming back on? Don't do that. And I'll tell you why. As a landlord myself, if I have a rental, the last thing I want to do is charge somebody going rate. Now, I'd like to, but I won't. Why? Because tenant turnover is more costly than a few $100 a month. If I have a month or two missing rents, it gobbles up the couple $100 that I gouge somebody for. Happy tenants stay put. This property owner has no concern for their tenants. My guess, and this is my challenge now that I hear myself unpackage this one, a property like this that was for sale, couldn't get sold, came off, went for rent, couldn't get rented, went back on again, a sale, back and forth. At some point, these are the properties that stop paying their mortgage. So if you're renting a property, be very, very careful right now because there's a good chance the owner is not paying their mortgage and you're going to get the door knock saying you got to vacate. You're going to be like, but I pay my rent. And they're going to be like, sorry, your landlord did it. This is now bank owned. You have 60 days to vacate. You can take it up with your landlord. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator, as a real estate guy. I want to see you not only win in real estate, win in life. Understand the waters you're swimming in now. Shark infested. Erica, welcome to the swimming pool. If you're on the market as a rental or for sale, make sure you do one thing: price right. The money dump is over. The stimulus train is over. People are running on fumes. Happy tenants, long-term tenants. Give your tenants a deal, and if you're selling, price it right. Find out who your competition is and beat them. Till then, I'll be here to blow the lid off it every step of the way because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to follow me there, along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you need help buying or selling real estate here in America, I have the biggest network of top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you. It would be our honor and our privilege to do so. Email in the description for you as well. Also, if you're watching from your television set today and you enjoyed this video, you're going to love the next video. And there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. God bless. I'll see you on the next video.